I have no idea what just happened. OBS started complaining about the restream key, even though I should be getting that automatically. And then just disconnected me right there and then. It's like I have to mess with the video editor later and get the video fixed up. My question is, why did it disconnect? It doesn't usually ask me for the key. Oh well. Looks like it's working now, so let's continue. Huh? She's giving you an out. Of course. In addition, I'd like you to encourage the people of Watasumi Island to attend the festival. It's a celebration for humans and yokai alike. So that includes our people as well. This should be an occasion to bring people together. Leave it to me, Your Excellency.
Okay, that should be enough teams. Time to report back to the Yashiro Commission.
Lucky that didn't happen during a cutscene. I would have been so pissed if that happened. Restream doesn't usually ask for a key, so I have no idea what happened. Must have been a glitch on their end, because I had to like reconnect the account to make it work.
Miss Kamisato, this is the list of stage materials for your review.
Miss Kamisato, I have your schedule for tomorrow.
The list looks fine. As for the schedule, let's move the meeting with the Tenryou Commission up a little. They're in charge of festival security, so that should take precedence.
And she speaks.
Oh, she looks super busy. Should we come back later?
She's got all the time in the world for us. She's a bit of a yandere like that.
Oh, Traveler.
You seem busy.
Oh no, you're fine. You caught me just as I was finishing up, actually. Lady Guji said you're the official festival representative, and you've been busy recruiting participants. So I should do my part too, right? For large events like the Test of Courage, Brother usually does most of the organizing. But this time, I wanted to take some work off his back.
That should be a big help.
I hope so.
Oh, speaking of the recruitment, we found a bunch of people. We should be good to go.
Oh, already? That was fast. I wasn't sure we would find enough participants. I thought I might have to sign up myself.
Oh, well, there's still time. I could go and ask.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can only focus on so many things anyway. If we have enough people, I should stick to organizing. I suppose I'm a little sad about not taking part. But I'm looking forward to the festival all the same. When the time comes, perhaps we could check it out together.
Miss Kamisato! Another letter from the Kanjo Commission.
Coming! Sorry, duty calls. We'll have to talk about our plans another time. My brother's the one overseeing the teams. I believe he's in the courtyard with Lady Guji. You can go in when you're ready.
Thanks, Ayaka. See you later.
See you later.
Wow, Ayaka's really working hard. Guess we should follow suit. You're the festival representative, and that makes Paimon the representative of the representative. So in other words, let's do this.
I can only imagine her reaction when she walks away. She's like, why did you do that? Like, can't you see I was having a moment?
It's about time. I could hear you talking outside.
Excuse me, Kitsune. I apologize for not greeting you upon arrival. The Lady Guji and I were discussing something urgent.
Oh, don't worry about it. We were talking to Ayaka anyway.
Now that young lady is one enthusiastic volunteer, especially when she heard about your involvement, Traveler. Solved our personnel problem in one fell swoop.
So you took the opportunity to order her around as well.
Hardly. It was entirely her decision. Besides, you really think I could order her around with her big brother standing right there?
I do hope she gets what she wants out of the event. Now, I see the Bake Tanuki are no longer with you. I assume that means the teams are set. Heh. Longhorn Oni and Shorthorn Oni. Those are some interesting names. I was hoping Thomas would use the festival as an excuse to relax, but it would seem he refuses to remain idle. He even signed up as a participant. Well, here's to hoping the game development is enjoyable, at the very least.
Huh, Mizuki signed up too? Along with the Soul of the Deep. Now this is getting interesting. I knew it was a good idea to put you in charge of recruitment, Traveler.
I'm just adorable, aren't I?
They're planning to use your festival to promote Isa Bathhouse.
Oh, is that so? Then perhaps I should up the ante.
So, Ayato, is everything set on your end then?
Yes, the Shiro Commission will be in contact with each team and arrange for lodging, food, equipment, and travel. We also determined the overall theme of the games, which will be announced 48 hours before the opening of the festival.
Yes, that's all well and good. I just have one small adjustment.
That doesn't bode well. That really doesn't bode well.
Why so anxious? I'm just trying to keep things exciting. When we're ready to announce the theme, come to the festival grounds at the foot of Mount Yogo. We'll see you there.
I sense death. Okay, I guess I'm skipping time again. At 13, right?
The theme for the games is being announced today, right? Who knows what Miko's got up her sleeve? Let's go check it out.
What exactly is the festival? Is it really there? Apparently so. Though the festival has yet to begin, the game development process is sure to attract a crowd. It is the Tenyu Commission's responsibility to maintain security and order throughout the entirety of the proceedings, so remain vigilant. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Sora!
Oh, it's you. It's been a while.
You guys are here early. There's still 3 whole days until the festival starts.
Correction. There's a little over 48 hours. Besides, many patrons are already here to observe the development process. Festival security starts now.
Oh, wait, but what about the statue of the, almighty, Narukami-Yogo? Yeah, you know the one. Won't you miss out on it again?
Must buy you one? Heh, no need. All statues of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder, being sold at this event is an old model. And as it turns out, I already own 5 of said model at home.
Ah, okay, well that's definitely more than enough.
Yes, I only own 5 statues of Her Excellency at any given time. That is my maximum. Any more, and I'm afraid I won't be able to afford them the proper care.
Oh, that's the reason?
Personal matters aside, I heard you are a representative for this event. You should proceed to the stage and speak with the Lady Gucci.
Oh, right. Looks like we're running out of time. Let's go then. See you later, Sora.
Goodbye.
Ma'am, we have a message from Commission Headquarters. They need you to return as soon as possible.
Headquarters? Now of all times. Alright, I keep watching my absence. I won't be long. Something bad's happening.
Ah, you're here. Now we can get the ball rolling.
Are we late?
Right on time, I'd say. I was just about to announce the theme for the games.
What's that thing behind you?
Oh, this? just a little something to spice things up. So, stay tuned.
We should be getting close, right?
So sleepy. Can't wait anymore.
A theme decided by Miko and the Yashiro Commission. What's it gonna be?
One thing we all share is our capacity to dream. Outlandish fantasies of the mind, nostalgic memories of the past, or telling reflections of our inner selves. In a similar sense, games also blur the lines between fantasy and reality. Just like our dreams, the bounds of possibility are as limitless as our imagination. With that in mind, your task is to create a game within the next 48 hours centered around the theme of dreams. The genre and style are completely up to you.
Okay, nothing too crazy so far.
And to provide some additional motivation, the winning team will be awarded the Tanuki Game Award,
And we can already tell that's going to be the Traveler.
as well as a generous sum of mora, and a sponsorship from Yai Publishing House to fully develop the game and promote it throughout all Inazuma.
And they take 100% of the profits.
All Inazuma?
In the interest of fairness, the evaluation committee will decide the winner based on attendee feedback, as well as the opinion of our festival representative. Now, with that out of the way, let the game development begin. The 48-hour countdown begins now.
They want to bet that statue's fake.
Looks like things are going well. We've just started, and it seems like all our teams have a plan. Plus, with the transformative powers of the Bakedanuki, bringing those visions to fruition should be a lot easier. As the festival's most important judge and representative, you should go check on the progress, don't you think?
Me as the main judge? Really?
It all comes down to fairness, as I said. I worked with the Yashiro Commission to come up with the theme, so the judging must go to someone else. Oh, no need to stress, though. It's all fun and games, is it not? Just choose the one you enjoy the most. Of course, if it's appearances you're worried about, you could always... I don't know. Check in on the teams and ask about their ideas?
What do you mean appearances? I plan to take this seriously like I always do.
And that proves that I picked the right person. Go on then, I won't keep you.
Sure you won't. Who wants to bet one of these is a battle? We'll start with hers.
So, you need to pick the best game, huh? Well, why don't we take a look around to get a feel for things? Then we can go talk to Miko.
Speak to contestants from various teams.
Hey there, Mizuki, Kokomi, and Gyobu Koban. How are things going over here?
Not bad. We made a lot of progress. Miss Masuki is very experienced, and Goban's abilities are simply astonishing.
Piece of cake. Experienced, huh? That must put you at a huge advantage. Is it because you use games in your work?
I'm not sure it gives me an advantage, per se. The games I use are for clinical purposes, not entertainment. But if we want that award, we need something a lot more fun. So my experience only goes so far.
That reminds me, the Shiro Commission chose dreams as themes of the competition. Do you think that was targeted at us?
Huh. Using dreams to test a dream eater? Yeah, it does sound like some kind of challenge.
They knew we wanted to use this as an opportunity to advertise our game, but now it's a competition. Which means if we lose, our game will be completely overshadowed by the winner. And if we win, she gets a share of the profits as the primary investor. Miss Fried Tofu with all the frills is on top of her game.
Wow, that's a lot of scheming.
Screaming?
Scheming, you idiot.
On the other hand, if we do win first place, the prestige will help us get the word out, which should increase the popularity of the bathhouse on Watatsumi Island. As for Yai Publishing House's sponsorship, as long as we win the competition, we get to decide the terms.
Winner takes all, huh? I suppose it works both ways. This definitely has Lady Gucci written all over it.
My guess is that she's doing this all for the entertainment factor. For fun, basically.
Fun. Kyobo Koban likes fun.
Well said. I suppose it's the purpose of the game, after all. But I was focused on making our game the best it can be.
Good idea. So what kind of game are you gonna make?
We're calling it A Little Fox's Daydream. Basically, you play as a fox, navigating between sweet dreams and nightmares in search of delicious fried tofu.
I think I might know who the little fox is supposed to be.
Yeah, looks like that fox takes some inspiration from, real life.
Well, the design was Miss Misuki's idea, but I'm completely on board. Sometimes the only way to meet a challenge is to meet with a challenge of your own. Fighting fire with fire, huh?
That's the definition of fun, don't you think? So, want to give it a try?
Sure. Wonderful, right this way. Okay. That was simple. Wait. Two fried tofus, but there's only one. Oh. A little misleading. Oops. Easy. That was close. All right. Gotta time it well. And apparently you can get crushed. Oh yeah. This game isn't so bad, just a bit slow. Interesting. Damn you. Okay, so we got one that's hidden. Okay, so watch out for the nightmare state, I guess. Ah. And oh, okay. If I had to get up there. Hmm. This is gonna be a bit of a platforming nightmare-ish. Not really. Oh, that's 3 levels. I think I got enough free to do. Tofu's up there. Damn it. Ah, maybe I should get that one to step on this. No? Okay. Huh? Okay. That way's locked. I'm a little lost. Yeah, that was random, but pretty cool. Another locked room mystery? No. Where'd you come from? Nice try. There we go. Stepping in harder. Okay, I see. How do you get them off? Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, that one needs to be over here. That one's fine. There we go. That's getting more puzzly. Less platformy. Of course. That's gonna be tricky. Hey, I made it. Hold it. Okay, that wasn't so bad, actually. Alright, we'll start with you next, Toma. Alright, let's add another elemental reaction here.
Boss Toma is the best!
Is this really gonna be TCG? Yeah, that's nice of you, but it's all thanks to Igitsu Yugi that I came up with this in the first place, and that was all you.
Anything for Boss Toma.
Whoa! Guess this team really hit it off.
Oh, hi there, Simone and Paimon.
Looks like you're getting along great with Kozo and the others. Guess a fixer can work with just about anyone, huh?
Haha, I have Ito to thank, actually. He introduced me to Kozu and the others after you left that day. We didn't get to see each other much during the test of courage, but they're a very friendly group of lokai. All I had to do was mention the Mikawa Flower Festival, and they agreed to help right away. They even showed up bright and early this morning.
That makes sense. It was their dream to host the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, totally. We've been dreaming about it for a long time.
So, what are you planning for the game? It kinda sounded like you're making a sequel to Kitsu Yuge.
I suppose it's a spiritual sequel of sorts. It's a combination of a Kitsu Yugi and Mondstadt's Udai Habitism. I call it Ikitsu Habitism. Pretty simple, actually. Just swing a racket to hit the ball back where they came from.
But what does that have to do with the theme?
Haha, good question. Lady Gucci said something that we're missing about nostalgic memories in a form of dreaming, right? Many years after leaving Mondstadt, the only place I could experience Udai Habitism was in my dreams. Once I was old enough to go back to my own, too much had changed. My age, my mindset, whatever it was, the Udai Hapistrum of my childhood was gone. Toma. So I suppose you could say Ikitsu Habitism is a childhood dream many years in the making. Oh, and in the playtest stage, I added a few characters that often appear in fairy tales and dreamscapes. Hopefully that reinforces the theme a bit more. Wanna give it a try? Sure.
White fur, yellow fur, get ready!
So it's gonna be tennis, essentially. Okay. It's gonna be a bit weird. Why is it boars? It's like a boss battle with tennis. It is kind of alright. Alright, that wasn't so bad. As it's falling. A little tricky. This was like cheating, but whatever. God, it really is hard hitting those. Go. Stage 3. explosives? Yeah, that was too easy. Uh-oh. Got ya. That doesn't look good. One more, huh? Okay. Man, look at that. It's got Taki's hairstyle. It's got multiple health. You're not gonna win. Give up. Alright. If I was to give it to anyone, it would probably be this one right now. There's still Sayu's game.
Already.
Yeah, oh, credit to Kishibushi. We just told him what he wanted and he had made the set in no time.
He helped with the gameplay too. All we had was a prototype, and now it's ready for playtesting already. His skills are amazing.
Kichiboshi, amazing!
Very amazing.
So, how do we play? It doesn't seem super obvious.
The board is infused with Yokai power. All you need to do is place your hand on it to enter Dreamscape. At least, I think that's how it works, right, Kishibushi?
Orange fur, very smart.
So, you could say that your game unifies human ingenuity with Bakedaniki magic to create a scene that is completely illusory. Very creative.
Take that off.
White fur suddenly use many big words.
You sure sound official all of a sudden, Paimon. Are you trying to act like a real judge?
Don't mind her. She's just being stupid.
This new style of game development deserves a name! How about Unreal? Oh, or Unity.
Paimon, shut the hell up. You betcha.
Hey? A little acknowledgement would be nice.
No, Sayu, the better person to ask. Bunshin Phantasm is her brainchild, after all. What?
Yeah, it's based on a dream I had. In the dream, I learned to make bunshin, and I made them do all my work for me. With my clones around, there was no reason for that lady to come find me, so I could sleep as long as I wanted. So, even when you're asleep, you dream of getting more sleep? It's just, I got so excited at the prospect that I actually woke myself up. If only I could make bunshin in real life.
I have a feeling your clones might not work any more than you do.
Well, then, even if some get caught, the others could take a nap in the meantime. But if your clones do all the work, doesn't all that fatigue transfer back to you in the end?
That sounds like a big conundrum.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, I don't know anymore.
All dreams are nonsensical and complicated in their own way, but that's just what makes them interesting. Anyway, that's our game, the most wonderful Bunshin Phantasm. Munjin Body Double to the rescue.
What's a Mujina body double? That's a long story. Wanna just give it a try?
Sure.
Awesome! All you have to do is put your hand on the board and close your eyes.
Okay. Interesting. What?
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
This is a little confusing, not gonna lie.
Time to go.
Damn you! Okay, I see what they're going for. It's a little weird though. Don't know if I would call it fun, because you have to play the game like 3 times. And I think I did something very wrong here. Okay. So I need one to interact with that to unblock the barrier.
Time to go.
That one was actually smart on my part. This one's oddly complicated. First round, go to green to yellow. Next round, have one on red. Wait, no. Gates there. Damn. I guess start with red, then go to green. Grab yeah, and then round 2, grab the flower, go all the way to yellow.
I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
And then park up red. Oh, the belly, this is a headache. Ah, crap, I forgot. One round. That should theoretically work. There we go. Oh god. Okay, kinda got no choice but to start with blue. So we'll start with blue. And then we park on yellow. Next, we grab that, go through the gate. Shit. Might have to replay that. There, we grab the flower. One
Wherever in this world I roam,
over to the blue
I
bridge.
carry memories of my home.
And
This
park
blade.
on green.
It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
No, wait. Serve. Okay, so grab the flower, go through the gate. Cross the bridge. Park on green. Then run back to red. Yeah, that might be the idea. Wait, no, crap. Let's try that again. Grab the flower. Cross the yellow bridge. Across the Brew Bridge.
Time to go.
Yeah, that should be fine. I'll grab that. Wait, what? God damn it. I didn't see that. Because I thought that was the end goal there. Right, grab that. Plus here.
Time to go.
Steal that. There we go. That's all of it. If I had to pick a winner, it'd be between Thomas and Sayu.
Time to go.
Do I actually have to pick a winner?
Well, did you get a good look at all the games?
Yes.
Oh, and what are your thoughts? I'm all ear. Fascinating. Which game are you looking forward to the most?
I think I'll give it the Bunshin Phantasm. Let's make Sayu's day.
Bunshin, huh? I'm not surprised she's interested in learning that ninjutsu. I suppose I could find an opportunity to teach her.
Wait, you know how to make bunshin?
Well, if it's conjuring a body double to sit at the shrine in my place, that's child's play. I'm sure plenty of yokai can do the same.
Huh, we might be making it a day after all.
But best not let Nana find out. Pretend I didn't say anything, okay?
Well, we had to pick one, but honestly, all the ideas were pretty good.
It's still early days, so there's no rush to make a decision. Plenty of novels at Yai Publishing House have opened on a high note, only to lose the plot halfway through. You can pick your favorite game once everyone's done with their work.
Wow, time really flew by today. It's so late already. The game booths were cool, but the food was even better. There were vendors selling dango milk, tricolor dango, rice cake soup, you name it.
Of course you care about the food the most.
Paimon saved a skewer just for you. Here, before it gets cold.
It's not something you just didn't finish, right?
No, of course not. If you don't want it, Paimon will eat it herself. Tastes great, right? Which means we should come back for more tomorrow.
You went out more to buy it yourself. And why is there a dark samurai blocking the path?
Wait. Do you see that up ahead? What's someone doing out this late? Huh. Their clothes look kinda weird. Oh, could they be one of those costumed actors Miko mentioned?
No, they look like one of those Natlan spirits.
Hey, hello there? Are you also here for the festival?
Alright, watch out. Oh, since when do I have skills like those? Why do I lose my abilities?
What was that for? They attacked us out of nowhere!
Oh god, they're huge.
Something's not right about this. Be careful, traveler!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You suck.
Yeah. 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 What?
Is that it? Ah, crap. So fast. When does Dagger here? Hold on, I know this feeling. I've felt it several times before. I'm in a dream.
Traveler? Hey, are you alright?
What just happened?
Well, you fought that strange person and made them disappear, but then, all of a sudden you started backing up like you were super afraid of something.
That's baloney. I'm fine now, don't worry.
Whew. You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
I saw a dagger, but it was a tricolor dongle the whole time. So was it just a nightmare? Luckily, I heard the sound of thunder in the dream. Otherwise, it probably would have taken me a lot longer to break out the nightmare.
So what was with that thunder just now? It came out of nowhere and it's not even raining.
Huh?
What's wrong?
So the thunder wasn't part of the dream? Who was that person?
Has a nightmare returned to Inazuma once again?
So we're not done with the story yet.
Komura! Time to go! The stalls are closed, so let's head home for the night. Hey, did you hear me? No more gaming tonight. We can come back tomorrow. Komura. Komura! Komura?
What's with the yelling? I can hear you just fine. Let's go.
Huh?
What? You're not coming? Why are you giving me that look?
Komura, weren't you over there just now?
So we're doing a part 2? Yep.
Man,
Sorry, just gonna coin the rewards real quick. So there's 2 more parts. Oh, wait a second. There we go. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, so we've got 2 more quests to do before this festival is done. How much do I have at the moment? That's not too bad. Okay. Let's go back to the festival. That looks dangerous.
Overruled. Everlasting as the moon. Illusion shattered.
The wind knows me.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Laid bare. This is where you fall. Overruled.
There we go. Now they won't know me ever again.
Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. Paimon doesn't see Ayato or Ayaka either. Are we too early? Didn't Ayato say he prepared lodging for everyone at the shrine?
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger here last night.
A doppelganger? You mean, like a doppelganger of themselves? Or someone they know?
You know what they say. Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by them within 3 days.
That's just a folktale. It's not real.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folk tale in Inazuma, isn't it? Ever heard of it, Traveler?
I know the gist.
Yeah, it's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete stranger? Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Could it be related to what we saw last night? The whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichiboshi's powers? Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team? Huh? They're not here yet.
Maybe they're still asleep.
Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Oh, someone's coming. Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the games.
You should probably go knock him out.
He snuck away again. Do you think he might be...
Let's follow him and see what he does.
He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on.
Don't jump to conclusions. Let's just keep watching.
Good point. He could be on his way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
To more stealth, huh?
Reporting back, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
I see. Did you find any other clues? Of course it was Kujo-sa.
Sarah?
Oh, hello. Good morning, you two.
Hey, Zo! What's going on here?
I was wondering who was daring enough to sneak up on one of our detectives. Maybe I should have expected it to be you. I guess that makes us the hunted. But the Tenryu Commission's on the case. Tomorrow's Paimon.
Forgive me, ma'am. I have failed as a detective. I did not realize someone was on my tail.
You weren't exactly subtle. Considering someone else's skill, the fault is not with you.
So, what's going on? What are you investigating? Must be serious if Heizo's involved.
How about that? Unfortunately, the orders prevent me from sharing that information with you.
Huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
Sarah and Heizo are so hesitant to divulge information. Only one person could be responsible. Those orders come from the Shogun, don't they?
An astute observation, traveler. Tell him the truth.
Shogun?
What? The Shogun is here?
No, I believe this is A.
You recognized me with a single glance?
Shogun, we still haven't completed the investigation.
It matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the traveler. His gaze, his presence, his mastery of several types of elemental energy.
Oi.
There is no mistake. And we need his help.
Eyes were up there, not down there, you pervert. Understood. An investigation team was sent to survey a piece of land yesterday. The Tenryu Commission received a report that the team was found unconscious in the field. Not only that, but the group appeared to have been trapped in an endless nightmare, unable to wake up.
No, please!
I bet the food is tainted.
Stay away!
So far, the whole gimmick is food. We detected intermittent traces of yokai power when they were found. We followed the traces and ended up here, just outside the festival grounds.
What?
Should we call off the festival? Unfortunately, it's not that simple. I heard the rumors about doppelgangers, yes? We suspect the culprit has the ability to change form, allowing them to spread misinformation at will. They may have already infiltrated the festival grounds. If we call it the festival, we may give them a chance to escape amid the chaos. Even the slightest movement could alert them. Knocking down the festival grounds could provoke them to attack, which should endanger the public.
You're right. That's a big risk.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to endanger anyone.
Unfortunately, they're already doing that. But what if they attack again? A very valid concern. Last night, we dispatched a group of soldiers to the festival grounds. They'll remain undercover to keep an eye on things. We've also blocked off several nearby roads under the pretext of construction, so we can keep civilians away as much as possible. Even the almighty Shogun has taken it upon herself to patrol the area at night.
Fortunately, no one else has been harmed.
Thank you.
Ah, so the thunder we heard was you!
I apologize for our failing, Shogun. You should not have had to intervene.
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were safe, and for that, I apologize.
Speaking of Miko, where is she?
She is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yogo.
Which means, if the culprit infiltrated the festival grounds, they must still be nearby. The only people close to the grounds last night were the staff and the contestants, staying at the shrine.
Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the identities of the staff members. They should be done soon. As for the contestants, that inquiry must be performed by someone else.
Is that why you need my help?
The Tenryo Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing suspicion.
Okay, so you need us to talk to the teams and see if there's an imposter among us?
Why are you like this, Paimon?
Precisely. Traveler, I understand these people are your friends, and it puts you in a difficult position. But if one of them has indeed been displaced by a yokai, they could be in grave danger.
I understand. I'll do my best.
Thank you. I truly hope the situation is not as grave as it seems.
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue to investigate from a distance?
Well, there's only so much we can learn that way, so I think we need to find a way to slip into the grounds. So it's better for us to be at the scene if something goes wrong. I fear the Shogun is far too revered. I figured for that. If she arrives at the grounds, it will certainly cause a stir.
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have a plan. The preparations are underway as we speak.
One of her genius plans, huh?
Somehow scheme seems more accurate.
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like to know what I'm getting myself into.
Okay. This will be interesting.
Okay, so where do we start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't arouse suspicion. Oh, looks like Sayu's team is already here. Well, guess we'll just play it by ear.
Hey, Sayu.
So tired. I don't feel rested at all. How come you two have so much energy? Didn't you stay up even later than me? Weak.
Kichibushi. That's not a nice thing to say to a friend. Sayu's probably just tired because she came up with all the ideas yesterday. Need a break, Sayu? I can start thinking about the endless ending stages in the meantime. It's been forever since I've done something fun together. You need to have enough energy to enjoy it.
Oh, it's okay. I can push through. Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever. Kichibushi, too. How should we test them?
Let's ask about the past.
Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past. Let's give it a try.
White fur, yellow fur.
Well, you guys are here bright and early.
Yeah, well, the Traveler's judging this thing, so we can't slack off, right?
Still, no need to make anything. So, what's the rush?
Yeah. If the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency. Oh, no, it's just... The Traveler really wanted to see you.
Seriously, Paimon? Oh, why?
Well, it's... your game! Playing your game yesterday? Brought up a whole bunch of old memories. So we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know, because you might be busy later and stuff.
What kind of excuse is that? They're busy now.
White fur, acting super strange.
Time to change the topic. I was just thinking about the Aranoa. I was just reminded of a certain ambush order. I was just reminded of some pilgrimage training.
Had fun with yellow fur.
We went so many places together.
Snowy Mountain, cold. Outcore, big.
Right, traveled all those places together?
Orange fur come with next time?
You betcha. You should come too, Sayu, if you find the time, of course.
Would we have to walk there?
Nope, you could just sit on the boat and listen to stories. We'll be there before you knew it. Nap on the boat too. Let the rays walk you to sleep.
Really?
As long as Storm not mad.
Hey, it's not like Dvalin's the one behind every single gust of wind.
Oh shoot, where did the time go? There's so many levels assigned today.
Oh, we should get out of your fur, hair, then. Good luck, everyone!
Bye, White Fur. Bye, Yellow Fur. Come back and play!
Safe to say, none of them are fakes.
Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past.
Do you remember the original meaning of our journey?
Oh yeah, totally! It was... what was it again?
I figured.
Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing conversations and stuff.
And whose fault is that?
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet. Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
Hey, Toma. Are you the fake?
Hey, Toma! We were hoping to learn a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time?
Looks like our judges are hard at work this morning.
Feel a soft bee?
No.
Boss can explain that one.
Boss and Shosei were up super late last night coming up with ideas.
And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss is the best!
Oh, I don't deserve that much praise. When it comes to the talking part, I guess the best person to answer your question.
Time for an interview.
Stop it. Stop it.
Into you?
You know what? You keep going. You're being funny right now. That's why, judges. What do you think is the most important aspect of your game? Did you design the game with anyone in mind? Well, from the design standpoint, I want it to be a game for everyone.
Not so fast. Everyone isn't an answer. You need to be more specific about your target audience.
You're absolutely right. Then allow me to revise my answer. Our target audience including growing children, ages 0 to 18.
Makes sense. Kids need a little exercise here and there.
Second would be active adults, ages 18 to 14.
Right. Adults have more stamina, so they can get more out of the game.
Next would be older adults, ages 40 to 60, especially those in need of exercise.
Older adults. Exercise is important for healthy aging, but something feels off about this.
Finally, we have elderly people, who are still full of life. That would be 60 to 1,000 age range.
Okay. Wait. That includes everyone!
Well, we can't forget about the yokai, right? This game is for humans and yokai alike, after all.
But not for Ioroi.
Because he's trapped in a statue, I guess. And besides, you seem to agree with each group, Paimon. Unless you intend to change your tune.
Next question!
Oh, you have it. I hope that answered your question, judges.
Oh, not a single stumper.
They've underestimated a housekeeper. Well, I'm sure the interview is only one part of the evaluation process. Let's see what you think when you play the game yourself. Which reminds me, I should probably get back to work on this stage. I'm gonna try when we're done. Okay, so let's get to it.
Yes, Boss Toma!
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them. Plus, he was with Shosei until late last night. If you think about when we saw the nightmare creature, the timing doesn't match up. Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. So, we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out.
I guess so. Wait, where are they?
Huh? White fur and yellow fur are here early. You're here alone? Huh. Where are Kokomi and the others?
Don't know about Great Yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us?
No questions from me, I presume.
Kokomi! A little warning next time!
Sounds like you already know why we're here. Yes, I heard about the doppelganger incident. When I saw you around the venue just now, it wasn't hard to connect the dots. As for what you want to know... Energy.
Energy? Oh! The numbers you write in your diary!
In a tree? Dryberry?
Okay, we really need to get you guys hearing aids. Ahem.
Oh, sorry.
So we can leave it there, right? You don't need to ask any more questions, I would imagine. Yep, oh good. As for Gyobu Kuban, he was in the shrine all night. I can't imagine he's the criminal you're searching for.
Gyobu Koban is a criminal?
That's right, you're going to jail.
No, of course not. You're in the clear. In the clear. Is good?
Very good.
Good. What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
She left after receiving a message in the middle of the night. I'll get back on it. Perhaps it's related to your own investigation. Oh, as she left, I heard her whisper under her breath, holding me around in the middle of the night. Who does she think she is? Miko. She probably needed an expert on nightmares to help formulate a strategy. I guess also confirms Mitsuki's identity.
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Nope.
Huh? Miko and Mizuki.
Hello, traveler. Paimon.
Did you finish up your work? You look terrible.
I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
I think she needs sleep.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in. That's a relief.
Just like that, you let down your guard? And all it took was for me to wear her face.
The culprit? It's you!
If you keep joking like this, I want 30% of the profit.
Oh? Greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20.
You're the only one in Inazuma who would do that.
Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you, traveler.
I'm friends with a lawyer. Don't test me.
Can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
500 years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes.
So what did you do last night?
Investigated the shogunate officials' nightmares, analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
All in one night?
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival. But I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival. Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think?
Even so, I think you should take a break, Miss Mitsuki. Koban and I can handle the game development in the meantime. I learned a lot yesterday. You can handle a few design elements while you get some rest. We can't have our lead developer out of commission. I'm not confident I can bring our vision to fruition on my own.
You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Sweet dreams.
So I think we've established no one here is a doppelganger yet.
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand. It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years.
Sounds like you haven't forgotten either.
You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one.
Oh, you'll want to talk.
Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined. In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
But that sounds dangerous.
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them. What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand, that is our chance.
How do you plan to provoke them?
Oh, A didn't tell you? Allow me to show you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce... An esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival. Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
That sounded very disappointing. There we go. It's the Shogun. The Almighty Shogun. It's here in person?
So this was your plan, Miko?
Well, not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Paimon can't believe she agreed to that.
The Almighty Shogun's presence is bound to cause a stir. Instead of struggling to maintain a low profile, it's better for her to step into the open. And it means a detective can slip into the venue alongside the Mitune, never heard that word before, without turning any heads at all. In the presence of the Shogun, not even the most cunning of criminals can't let down their guard. Then their every move will need to be faultless. The more we focus on getting one thing right, the easier it is for the rest to become cracks in the grass. That's what Miko wants us to take advantage of. And she's using the Almighty Shogun as bait. Lady Gucci is as daring as ever.
Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking pointless questions.
Intel is very useful, actually. We don't know how things will unfold, and I have a feeling the truth will be revealed soon. In the meantime, stick with the Shogun, Samos. We need everyone focused on her. I'll do my best. Alright, under my command, the Tenru Commission will remain on high alert. If anything goes wrong, report back to me at once. After that, we surveyed each stall just like yesterday. Someone's gonna be reporting this on the news. Like, are they dating?
Another day of hard work. Where did the time go?
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! Welcome. Welcome.
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
Ah, you must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
I see. Yet, you remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryo Commission.
What are you looking at, eh?
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems...
Scared out of his wits. Vendor's giving me a pleading look. Judged by the cooking skills, almost seems like his first day on the job. Hey, he's working.
Working? Ah, I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dango milk.
Right away.
3 orders? So Paimon gets one too?
No.
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now.
If this was Fontaine, it would be causing international news.
I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere.
The festival is for everyone, including you.
Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last partook of the festivities. Much is different this time. The people, the place, the games. Yet, the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
Oh, don't bring that back up again.
Traveler, Paimon. And the Almighty Shogun?
Oh, Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
Yume Mizuki. Thank you for your aid earlier.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
Even so, Relieving the pain of the nightmares is no small feat. You honor the legacy of the Yumekui Baku.
So not even Mizuki could fix it? What's going on with this nightmare creature?
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually, I came here to ask you something. Want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment. It's my treat.
Fan service moment, yay!
Really?
Kidding.
Yes, let's go!
You want us to go to the hot springs now?
Well, game development isn't easy. Most of the contestants are exhausted and could use a break. You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all. So I thought you might like to join.
Of course we would! Right, Traveler?
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing the stalls.
Aw, that's too bad.
Then I'm not going either.
Ah, I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you, Traveler. I'll take you to her first.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Almighty Shogun, your dango milk is ready.
Oh, delicious.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute.
Be right back.
Alright, now we can talk freely.
Miko doesn't need to see me, does she?
I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything?
Yeah, she seems troubled.
Exactly. You noticed too.
I mean, did seem off of A today. Maybe she's not used to leaving Tenshukaku. Or was it a reaction of the crowd? No, we've been through so much. Something so trivial wouldn't shake her. She must be keeping something to herself.
I've witnessed a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek help. Unfortunately, that only exacerbates the problem until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight. I see those warning signs in the Shogun.
Well, considering what we've been through together for a while back, I'm surprised she hasn't broken down before. So even Archons are unimmune to emotional strain.
Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
I understand.
Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, Traveler.
As a clinical psychologist, isn't that where you come in?
Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. But don't worry, you'll still have my help. Here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing. Then, this is what you're gonna do.
This really sounds fan servicey, not gonna lie.
Finally, you're back! Paimon's had 2 servings of dango milk already!
Sorry for the wait. It sounds like the Traveler has other plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our own.
Huh? You're not coming?
I'll explain later. Just have fun.
Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg!
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up.
Something tells me you chose to stay behind on our behalf.
What makes you say that?
You want everyone to relax. You don't want people to be on the edge because of you.
If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the hot springs? I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions.
Aren't you under pressure too?
As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue.
100? You didn't deny it.
Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally that person should be me.
What if you didn't have to worry about bothering anyone? Would you agree to go to the hot springs then?
What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will.
I'll take that as a yes. I have a pair of special coupons here. We can get into the bathhouse after closing.
What clever verbal tricks, traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko.
It's an honest offer. Give me a break here.
You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure.
Come on, let's go.
Persistent indeed. Very well. As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight. As I said, let's wait until midnight. You can attend to other matters in the meantime.
Traveler is about to get his riz on.
Well, shall we head out?
Let's go.
All right. No reason to delay.
I hate the fact that I used riz, the word riz.
Steam replete with the scent of orchids. Water that turns the complexion a blushing pink. So, this is a hot spring.
Good lord, don't tell me you haven't had a bath in 1,000 years. This your first time here?
Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku. But the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma. And that was 500 years ago. When the project was complete, I was already in the plain of Euthymia. And, naturally, the body of the Shogun has no need for such luxuries. The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed.
Does it have anything to do with what's happening right now?
What makes you say that?
The look on your face.
Now I see why my officials claim that the hot springs facilitate conversation. Even I find myself divulging more than intended. You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma. On a battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces, creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares. Even the Yumekui Baku could do nothing to wake them.
As awful as that sounds, it doesn't seem bad enough to make you this upset.
Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim. In the face of certain death, surely a nightmare is nothing to fear. But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare instead. The person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of the war, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. That is a far more painful nightmare, both for the person in question and those around them.
I've broken out of the nightmare yesterday. Would that have happened to me? And I must be worried because... Then I must be worried because... Did that happen to someone back then?
Yes.
And?
I unleashed Muso no Hitotachi and struck her down.
I'm sorry.
No need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own. If necessary, I would do it again.
Aye.
Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Oh.
Oh, it's you two.
Before you say anything, this part wasn't me.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag, how about a hot spring tea party?
Hey!
Ah, nice and warm. No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
Trevor's getting lucky today.
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
I guess both of us?
Well, I happened to consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open up.
Yeah, and Mitsuki's like eyeing the Trevor right there.
In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
I don't understand the reasoning, but why not do it yourself?
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
Good point.
Your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past, and I did not want to interfere with the investigation. If the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back then, naturally, I would have discussed this intel with you.
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
Help! Help me!
What was that?
Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out. Oh no! Someone's unconscious!
Is it a nightmare?
It seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to examine her.
She's awake.
What's going on? Almighty Shogun?
What happened just now? What frightened you?
Shogun,
It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you. Just take a deep breath and tell us what happened.
I almost fainted again just now.
Is that what happened earlier? You fainted?
Yes. I was on my way to your restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree. It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried to get a closer look in the moonlight, and it was me! In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted from the shock. I don't remember anything after that.
A doppelganger? In Inazuma City? But we only detected traces of the nightmare around Mount Yogo.
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo too! Could it be the work of some terrible yokai?
Don't fear. The strongest yokai in Inazuma are all right here.
Now that we have an understanding of the situation, why don't I take you to the police station to file a report?
Okay.
The situation is getting worse. If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in Inazuma City...
On the bright side, the victim seems okay this time.
Bad news, Shogun!
A Tenryo Commission official? What's wrong?
Another victim! At the festival! Kappa is trapped in a nightmare!
What?
But Sara and the others were keeping watch.
Make haste. Back to Mount Yogo at once.
It's a Tanuki.
Kappa! Kappa! Excuse me. Let me take a look.
Mizuki! Traveler! Finally, you're back!
Shogun, the fault is mine. The Tenryo Commission failed to protect those under our charge.
Now is not the time to cast blame. Did anyone witness the attack?
No, we have failed you. There's no trace of the enemy.
We split up for just a second, and the next thing we knew, he was on the ground.
Oh, it must be some terrible yokai.
Other than the Baki Tanuki transformation, there was no trace of yokai power at the scene. It's almost as if the culprit's methods are getting more sophisticated. The doppelganger in Inazuma City also seemed to appear without warning. Wait, there was a doppelganger in Inazuma City? Yeah, seems like it. Doppelgangers, nightmares. Inazuma City, Mount Yogu.
How is he, Mizuki?
It's strange. I can't perceive his nightmare. It's almost like he's not there at all.
The yokai! It must be getting stronger!
Kappa, oh, please don't die.
It's my fault. I should have anticipated the culprit might resort to more sophisticated methods.
No. It was I who underestimated the enemy. I who allowed us to continue the festival despite the potential dangers. Sarah, what is the status of the other contestants and staff?
All normal. I asked the Yoshiro Commission to move them to a secure location, just to be safe.
Good. By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival is...
Still on.
Wait.
What is it, Miko?
You're being too hasty, eh? I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through, or we risk playing into the enemy's hand. Considering your history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution. But do you truly believe that what we're facing now is just a nightmare?
Explain.
Call it intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoin could shed some light. I believe there's been a break in the case.
You flatter me, Lady Guji. I do have a few ideas. Up to this point, we only detected traces of the nightmare creature around Mount Yogu, and now a doppelganger appears in Inazuma City. My original thought was that the culprit infiltrated the venue to evade capture. If so, there would be no reason for them to risk exposure by continuing to change form. Rather than concluding that the nightmare creature, on top of everything, now has the ability to disappear without trace, I think there's a different possibility. It's a different person? That's right. The entities appear at the same time and place. That's why the Tenryu Commission conflated the two at first. If we know the nightmare creature and look at the doppelganger incident in isolation, the culprit's motive is clear. That's right. Because of the folktale about doppelgangers, the culprit was able to incite panic without attacking anyone at all. After the Tenryu Commission secured the venue, the culprit appeared in Inazuma City so that the panic would spread. What is the end goal? Panic doesn't seem like enough a motive. You're right, panic is a means to the end. But I think the shift in Inazuma City proves something. Whatever the goal, terrorizing one location wasn't enough. And since Inazuma City is a new target, the person impersonating at the festival should be absent. Unless the culprit has found a way to cover their tracks and incite more panic by leaving behind a stand-in.
Kappa is made of wood?
He was probably abducted.
No wonder I couldn't sense the nightmare.
I see. So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa and is currently hiding in Inazuma City. Is that correct?
Not just that. Replacing one person wasn't enough. If multiple people replaced at once, they can cover for each other. We didn't get to see the other much during the test of courage.
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird.
That kind of transformation is said to have a particular weakness. If the subject is frightened, the sky starts to crumble. Isn't that right, Yoku and Hitosumi Kuzu?
It's a Bakedanaki tail!
You bastards!
Kikaku! Kikaku! Run!
Tetsunosuke?
They're getting away!
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City?
And leave you two by yourselves? That's not the Tanuki way!
No fighting! Let's go!
What the hell did I just witness?
Okay, Donaki, those little terrors! Come on, let's go after them! Paimon's had enough of these things! What even are they? More Bake Donaki tricks?
Nothing's working. The humans are catching up.
Little rascals! Stop running!
You wish!
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize us! You can't see me. You can't see me. I'm up on fire.
Tetsunosuke, you idiot! Don't tell them the three of us turned into bonfires!
Hear that, Traveler? Bonfires!
Dumbasses.
Transform!
They're gone again! Oh, what are they this time? Some kind of stone or brick?
Oh no! Whatever would I do?
Oh! Kichiro, protect us!
Save us, Tsukumo!
You guys suck.
We're almost rid of them.
No, you're not. That's enough. I will not fail the Shogun again because of you.
Tengu was flying! Tengu is a cheater!
Surrender now, and I will spare your life.
Tengu, why are you helping the humans? Tengu is a yokai!
My loyalty is to Shogun. Humans and yokai are no different in my eyes.
Shogun? That's the leader of the humans!
Shogun sent people to steal our land! Shogun is bad!
Nonsense! The Shogun would never give such an order.
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Shogun sent humans to steal our home!
And the Mikawa Flower Festival! Shogun is making yokai serve the humans!
Serve the humans? He's not talking about the game development, is he?
Shogun even forced Great Baku Yokai to work all night!
Oh, you mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
Jeez, where are these ideas coming from?
I think there's been some misunderstanding.
Stay back!
Humans want to enslave us again!
Hold on. Something's not right. We should try a different approach.
No need. I know what's wrong. They're trapped in a nightmare.
What are you doing? Trying to put Tetsunosuke to work?
Kinkaku doesn't want to stay up all night.
God, yeah, Miko, what have you done to them?
Servitude, enslavement. These might sound like ridiculous misunderstandings to us, but that is their reality right now. A world of despair and fear, where enemies lurk at every turn, devoid of even a single shred of light.
That's a cool effect.
So, they're sleepwalking? How do we wake them up?
If we knew how, we would have done so back then.
Give us your worst! Kinkaku will never leave the Tanuki path! Kinkaku will die before serving you!
I may have a solution.
Truly?
If the nightmare comes from the abyss, there's something I can try.
What are you doing? No, don't!
The humans are everywhere. We can't hide forever.
How long have we been hiding? 100 years? 500 years?
No idea. If Ioroi was still around, he would remember.
Shh, quiet! Someone's coming.
This is a fine piece of land. The grain yield should be exceptional.
Remember to check for traces of yokai in the surrounding area. By order of the Shogun.
By order of the Shogun, we are to exterminate all yokai that cross our path.
Why so hasty? We should leave some alive. We can make them work their own land.
Hey, you know about the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? I heard 50% of the profit is going to the development fund.
Oh yeah, the Festival for Humans, and...
The Festival for Humans, and humans alone. The yokai have had their fun. It's our turn now.
That's right. We should put them to work. They're known for their transformations, right? Then the little monkeys can dance for us until they die!
No! How could they do that?
Quiet, or they'll catch us.
What? What is that? Ah!
Hey, are you alright? Yoko, Kappa, I need help over here! Hold on, we're coming!
The yokai and the humans are unconscious?
The same thing happened to all of them?
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
This yokai can speak.
No, if we don't make it to the Mikawa Flower Festival, Boss Tama will be so upset. Boss Tama will eat us.
The humans are coming for us. We're gonna lose our home. What do we do?
We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower Festival. We scare the humans away and then they won't come.
But how do we get into the festival?
Boss Toma is the best!
How about we turn into those 3 yokai?
These memories, they belong to the Bake Danuki?
Traveler! Traveler!
Are you all right, Traveler?
I'm fine.
Where are we?
Huh? The nightmare is gone. You purified it.
Just by way of dealing with the abyss.
Humans! And a bunch of yokai!
The Mikawa Flower Festival! The humans are gonna... They're gonna... What were they gonna do?
Looks like they're confused. They still seem wary of humans. They might have something to do with a long time of hiding. Hiding?
Oh, that explains all the Boss Toma this and Boss Toma that. That was the only thing they could imitate. Wait a second. Hitotsume Kozo and the others should be Akitsuyuge experts. But this time, Toma did all the work. I can't believe we missed something so suspicious.
Like Haizu. Haizu, can't remember how to pronounce the name. If his skills only worked in hindsight.
Oh, you're saying Paimon's deductive reasoning is Hazel level.
Yeah, Hazel. More or less.
Based on your description, Traveler, it's possible these Bake Danuki have been in hiding for 500 years. Sounds like they know Ioroi, too. Why don't we ask him? It's not far.
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Hazo, return to the festival to keep watch. The doppelganger incident has been resolved, but the threat of the nightmare remains. I will handle the meeting with Ioroi myself.
Yes, Shogun.
Time to go.
So, does he have something to do with this?
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep? Shogun, I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I...
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove.
I've never seen Ioroi so void.
Ah, that would be because when Ioroi tried to pluck a nakuweed from the Imperial Garden, A nearly split him in two, Yashiori Island style.
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune.
Ioroi, I wish to ask you something.
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely anything. It is my honor to answer.
Suck up.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
It's Yoroi! The humans really did kill you!
Your body is stone!
Huh? I am not dead.
Not dead? The Kitsune spoke the truth?
This spell is Yoroi! Yoroi is alive! Yoroi? The humans really did seal you away!
Wait, this must be Kinkaku. Kinkaku and Tetsunosuke. You weren't sealed away?
You lucky bastards.
When the humans, Kabuna Harunosuke, came to hurt us.
We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move. Our yokai powers were getting weaker.
So we decided to escape the human just as the great Baketanuki Tsukumo taught us. By digging a hole in the ground! That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power! It was the will of the great Baketanuki Kiichiro made manifest! It restored our power! And then we made the human go, oh, oh, ching, yeah, yeah,
Oh, and by ting tune, yeah, you mean?
We tricked him and ran.
So, you didn't actually beat him up at all?
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many humans. It's getting harder to hide.
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmares? The reason the Baketanuki are so afraid of humans? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means the Baketanuki have been trapped inside this state of anxiety for 500 years.
Yeah, that sounds like a fate worse than death.
Ha! I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
We strayed from the path?
But the horn helped us hide from the humans. The humans tried to take our land.
On the contrary, the purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land in question, whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether, or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement. A peaceful resolution was always the goal.
Oh, really?
Wait, that is what the humans said back then, isn't it?
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here, we need to discuss the proposal.
Ginkaku Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellowfur over there helped me a great deal, you know.
Besides, the Baketanuki were only sealed away back then because Yoroi stole that comb.
Yoroi? It's a thief? Yoroi got what he deserved.
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back, didn't I?
So the humans were mean for no reason?
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I conceded the match. Anyway, the point is, neither side is bad.
Sure.
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes him look bad.
Now you know. No human is trying to harm you.
So, it was all a nightmare.
Yeah.
500 years in hiding? For nothing.
Yep.
It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek. What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
Huh? We won? Go us! We're even better than Yoroi!
Hey, my game of hide and seek isn't over yet.
Wow, the mind of a Baketanuki is something else. Still so cheerful even after all that.
That nature is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare and prevented them from causing any real harm.
So safe to say we're done here.
But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to? A horn buried under Mount Yogo.
I feel like I heard a legend about that.
Tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty shogun. Losing an arm and a horn to the shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never to be seen again. A trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness, she was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world, with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, until she tore the creature apart from within. Thus she earned the name Chio the Tigerbite, or Tora Chio.
I don't think Chio would like that name. Though she escaped the belly of the beast alive, that battle never left her. She saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered one after another, until she could no longer distinguish dream from reality.
A nightmare doesn't incapacitate someone with infinite strength. It turns into something even worse.
The nightmare twisted every joy in her life, her subordinates, family, and friends, into enemies in need of destruction. It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. I suspect that is when the horn in question was buried there.
And subsequently uncovered by 3 Bakedanuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes from Chio's nightmare.
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. If what the traveler saw is true, it's possible Kinkaku and the others' fear over the past 500 years allowed the fragment to gain physical form and become something akin to a Jibakure.
A Jibakure?
An earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines, but are also bound by them. That's why the traces of this entity appeared intermittently and never outside of Mount Yogo.
It would seem the fragment of this nightmare is no different from the one back then. It hates all joy and every good thing in this world. The investigation team working for a better future? Attacked. Hitotsume Kozo and his friends, kind enough to lend a helping hand? Attacked.
Yeah, and we were attacked too! Right when we were having fun with the playtesting.
So why hasn't it appeared since?
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever rationality remains, that it cannot defeat you. But sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding, and it will move to strike its enemies. When Chio set her sights on a target, she was never one to waver.
Oh.
But both possibilities prove something. Nightmare fragments can be defeated, and an enemy that can be killed is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishin.
There's really no other way?
Mikoshi Chio is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn. That is all that remains. The living must take precedent over the memory of the dead.
Yeah, I feel like if we're gonna be, with the horn, we shouldn't have seen a samurai armor. We should have seen a very unique model of an Oni. Even so, having to unleash Mushu Inshin against her again, would A really be okay? Mitsuki said Akon suffer from the same turmoil as the rest of us. Dead may be gone, but that doesn't mean our emotions die with them.
Who cares about the dead anyway? I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
Oh, I'm just concerned about our poor Bakedanuki friends.
Huh? What does that have to do with us?
The nightmare fragment has been tied to the Bakedanuki for nearly 500 years. Strike it down, and who's to say whether you take the lives of our poor friends along with it?
I beseech you, almighty Shogun, spare the young ones. It was just a momentary... oh, no. A 500-year-long lapse in judgment.
Yeah. I think we know you had the same experience, Shogun.
Miko, you speak the truth?
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered similar cases during their extensive travels.
Oh yeah, sure. It happens all the time.
Well, Oh! Yes. During my studies both in Liyue and Natlan.
Yeah, I definitely seen that happen before.
Then, what would you propose? This nightmare fragment is a constant threat to Inazuma. Should all other options fail, I will take action.
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical option is to get rid of the nightmare itself.
Right! Can't you just eat the nightmare, Mizuki?
The Yumekui Baku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
This is one long cutscene.
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible now. I think Mizuki has the right idea. If we cannot eradicate the nightmares directly, why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusions with illusions. Combat nightmares with dreams.
Is that even possible?
Don't forget, there are yokai that specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be right in front of us.
Where? Kinkaku doesn't see them anywhere!
Maybe they're hiding us trees? Or the wind?
Fools! The Kitsune is clearly referring to the Baketanuki. Tetsunosuke, Kinkaku, must you be so dense?
Given their centuries-long connection to the nightmare fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from the real world.
Back then, the nightmare had little to no weaknesses. If we want to give the Bakedanuki an opportunity to strike, I assume you have a plan, Miko?
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. All that remains is a fragment of her nightmare, already broken and vulnerable. Besides, Mizuki is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Oh,
Not gonna say anything?
she just usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right. If we work together, I'm confident we can put together a ritual to subdue the nightmare fragment.
Once we perform the ritual, it will take some time for the barrier to take effect. Luckily for us, we have two formidable warriors on our side. Our festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat. I'm sure the two of you can buy us some time.
There's just one problem. Since this entity can pass through the ley lines, its movements are unpredictable. If we're going to create a barrier, how can we be sure it appears where we want?
The solution to that is obvious. If the nightmare fragment despises all sources of joy and happiness, then naturally a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure. An enemy that must be annihilated at all costs.
So, if we want to lure it out...
Then the obvious target would be...
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
No, you.
What joy could possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few. But I agree. The Mikawa Flower Festival is the most plausible target. Once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plain of Euthymia immediately. I will not put the people in danger. Traveler, I ask that you join me there so we can subdue the enemy together.
Of course.
All right. I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual. I'll need your help, Mizuki. It's going to be a busy night.
Looks like an all-nighter for me.
Well, this was your idea. Oh, and don't forget, you need to finish a little fox's daydream as well.
And in a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
Oh, she's everyone's nightmare. She doesn't try anything to hide it. But man, that was a long cutscene. Sometimes I wish Genshin would tone down with the dialogue a little.
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy proves too much to handle, leave them to me.
But...
I know. I understand your concerns, just as you know mine. We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle to come.
Get some rest.
One more thing. Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope part 3 is short. Because it's nearly 10 o'clock here. Probably take another hour to get this quest done. 15. Damn it, I read the time wrong.
Alright, it's finally time for the festival! Hopefully everything goes okay. Do you think everyone completed their games? Let's go check it out!
Assemble all the key information into booklets. Lady Gunji and the incarnation of the ritual has been distributed along with them.
Remarkably efficient, Ayato. How are things with the Tenryo Commission?
We have adjusted our defensive efforts in response to the Nightmare Fragment. Now that we no longer need to worry about the doppelgangers, we can be much more efficient.
Oh, you're all here!
And with your arrival, we can even be more confident in the strength of our defenses. Nevertheless, we must remain vigilant. We all must do our part to give Samoas and the Shogun the best chance against this enemy.
Well, it's a relief to have you all in our corner.
Wait a minute, where's Ayaka? With the festival preparations complete, we have everything covered over here. Ayaka is currently helping those in need, you could say.
Those in need?
Most of the game development teams are short on manpower. So Ayaka and a few others are helping them out.
I'm sure you'll run into her as you walk around. Oh, and just a reminder, you need to select the best game later tonight. Most importantly, don't forget to enjoy yourself. We need this event to be as joyful as possible if we want the plan to work.
Oh, I almost forgot about that.
Once you're done experiencing the festival, you should check in with A.
Nevertheless, climb up a mountain. I gotta talk to the teams again. Oh boy. Fine.
Captain. Swordfish 2, salute.
Wow, it's been a while. I say, the squad is a little reluctant to help at first, but telling them you were the festival representative had them moving faster than an actual swordfish.
To be honest, some Watatsumi Islanders aren't too concerned about the festival or the safety of Narukami Island.
But if they knew it was for the captain of Swordfish 2, I'm confident everyone would be here in a heartbeat.
I'm not sure I deserve that level of loyalty, especially since I only had the job for like, I don't know, a week. I know you have a choice at this point, Samoas. Not even the words of the Divine Priestess is enough to convince the people Watatsumi and Narukami Island to let go of the past. It takes time, communication, and most importantly, the help of very special people. Your representation at this festival and my collaboration with Bluesky will serve as bridges between Watatsumi Island and the outside world.
Huh. I never considered that angle. You possess wisdom beyond your years, Kokomi. On par with a certain other shrine maiden I know.
Mizuki! Did you get any sleep at all?
I'm fine. Sometimes you need to push past your mental limits to unleash your full potential. I've seen that many times in my line of work.
So that's a no then.
I will. The good news is, the ritual is all set. That means the festival can proceed, and we can focus on realizing our vision. As for the more pressing matter, once the Nightmare Fragment appears, we will begin the ritual, but it needs time to take effect. You and the Shogun are the only ones who can subdue the enemy until then. Do you remember what I told you yesterday, before you left for Isa Bathhouse? Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion, and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
I remember.
Good. I trust you won't let the Shogun shoulder this alone. Not anymore.
Arataki gang. Oh, Toma, my bro. Heard you in a bind. The almighty Arataki unbeatable and unmatched game developer team is here to help.
The Arataki gang rules!
I'm not sure how helpful most of them will turn out to be, but I, at least, am a licensed game designer. I'm so sorry, everyone. I was focused on this game. I didn't notice Kinkaku and the others at all.
Not your fault. Bakedanuki are powerful. Even Shosei couldn't smell them.
Yeah, we didn't notice anything either. Smells, Paimon. Don't sweat the smell stuff. I'm sure all Hitosumi Kuzu and the little fellows want is for you to honor the last wishes and finish what you set out to do. That was beautiful, boss, but last wishes are used for people who are, you know, dead. Dead? As in the big sleep? The final curtain? The last hurrah? Genta, you copied down the wrong thing.
Longhorn Oni is stupid. Stupid Oni really helped make game?
Yeah, we'll see. As you said, I'll try my best to finish what we started.
By the way, where are the real Hitotsume Kozo and his friends? And what about Tetsunosuke and the others?
After the three passed out, the Baki Danuki hid them in their home and keep them safe. Even under the influence of the nightmare fragment, Baki Danuki are kinda hot. As for Terusuke and the others, they are in charge of setting up the ritual as punishment for causing all the panic. Something about showing them what it really like to work through the night. Sounds like Miko's doing. Once you deal with the crisis, I think you get the whole gang together. Hitosumi, Kuzo, Yuko, Kappa, plus Kinkaku, Jinkaku, and Tetsuuki too. We'll play a Kitsu up past them to our heart's content.
Don't you think this puzzle is a bit too complicated? If we make this small adjustment, it'd be a lot easier to understand, don't you think?
You're right. I never thought about it that way.
That's right, Ayaka. I knew you'd be a great addition to the team.
Oh, no. You two did all the hard work. You made it easy for me.
Hello.
Oh, when did you get here?
Just now. Seems like you're a natural, Ayaka. A real game developer at heart, huh?
Talked about wanting to create a game the day before yesterday.
Oh, you remember that. Well, Brother had everything covered, so I asked Yoimiya if she could use a hand. I'm just glad I didn't turn out to be an inconvenience.
Inconvenience? We were in such a jam. You saved us.
In a jam? Because jam is sticky, and we got stuck.
That's right.
Not that kind of jam. But it doesn't matter. We just need to get this done.
Traveler, Lady Guji told me about the upcoming battle. As I understand it, this is an extremely dangerous endeavor, and the rest of us can only help from the sidelines. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Be careful.
Thank you. Guess it's time to talk to A. Who's currently on top of a mountain.
It's you. Before battle, it is imperative to calm the mind. If you have unfinished business, see to that now.
I'm set.
Then, come meditate with me.
You seem unsettled.
Since leaving the plane of Euthymia, I seem to experience this feeling more and more, whether in the markets of Inazuma or before the sacred Sakura.
I seem to have a hand in a lot of those. I'm sorry.
No, it may not be a bad thing. In the plane of Euthymia, I could not perceive the consequences of my choices, but that did not preclude their impact. It is only natural that I would feel their effect one day. Even a god cannot sever the link between cause and effect. I have come to realize that isolating oneself from all engagement is no way to reach a true state of euthymia. I will not unleash Muso no Hitotachi this time. I can only support you in the battle ahead, using illusion against illusion, dream against nightmare. The ultimate success of this plan comes down to you, Traveler.
It's the last minute plan. We don't exactly know what we're about to face. It could all fall through a moment's notice, but one thing's for sure. This time, you will not face it alone.
Did we do it?
Dude, just in time. And it's done. Woohoo! Right on! Big dubs for the team. But what in the... Don't panic. Just follow the plan.
Prepare yourself, Traveler.
Already done.
All right. Follow me.
Okay, we're doing this again.
There would be a day when we would fight in the plain of Euthymia, side by side. Be on your guard, Traveler. Truth made manifest.
God of Thunder, heed our call.
We have the advantage. Time to strike.
Got that ferocious? Very slow. Okay, there we go. It's picking up.
Shatter the night,
Unmask it all.
Who said that?
With your might, let illusions fall.
Go on, attack him. I
lend you my power. I grant you the Shogun's blessing.
The experience could have been a bit better.
God of Thunder, heed our call.
Shatter the night, unmask it all!
With your might, let illusions fall!
Wake up! Wake up! Makoshi-sama! Makoshi-sama! Are you okay?
We thought you'd been eaten alive by that beast.
Mother!
Do what you must. Just save her.
This nightmare, it's beyond our skill to heal. A nightmare. It felt like an endless nightmare.
Sleep in peace. This time, only sweet dreams await.
Okay, this is what I was talking about before. They should have made the Oni model as the boss fight, not just a random samurai. Would have been a bit more impactful.
For many of us, I'm sure the last few days have seen unforgettable levels of stress and fatigue.
No shit.
But for now, I hope we can put the past behind us and enjoy a night of pure, unadulterated fun. Now, before we kick things off, our representative will announce the award for Best Game.
Award for Best Game goes to... Do we make Sayu's Day or Taki's Day? Let's just go with Bunchin.
Woohoo! We won? I'm not dreaming, am I? This is real?
It's real, all right. See what's possible when you set your mind to something, Sayu?
The winning team will take home a sum of prize money courtesy of the Yashiro Commission, along with the Tanuki Game Award. In addition, our special guest has the honor of announcing a special award. Shogun, if you could.
This special award recognizes the team with the most immersive game. And that goes to the creators of the horror game, The Doppelganger Incident. Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke.
Bullshit. That's just rigging the awards.
Huh? Oh, so it was a horror game all along! I really thought I'd seen a ghost.
Wow, that takes immersive to a whole new level. Baketanuki are something else.
Yeah, smart idea. Now people have no reason to fear the yokai. I think the Shogun and Lady Guji want the yokai to fear humans
I
either.
present you this award in the name of the Narukami Ogosho, and I promise you this. No human shall infringe on your peace without cause.
Shogun is the best!
Shogun is the best!
What about the Shogunette's development plan?
The whole purpose of the investigation was to avoid disturbing yokai territory. Besides, the world is a big place. Humans, yokai, there's more than enough room for all of us.
Whew. So is that finally it? Talk to Ito. Of course it's not it. It's
Time to go.
talk to everyone first.
Huh. We finished the game, but it feels like I'm forgetting something. Like our original goal.
Well, if you can't remember, it must not have been that important.
Just let it go and enjoy the festival. All the games are super fun.
Bake Tanuki spell!
I was kind of expecting more cheering, but whatever.
Next time...
That's weird. I can't seem to understand the Baki Tanuki anymore. Some kind of spell must be wearing off. Oh, I think I got the gist. Let's play together next time. You three feeling right? No side effects?
All good. That Yumekwi Baku lady already looked us over.
We woke up once the nightmare fragment was gone. It felt like one big, long dream. Sorry we couldn't help you with the game, boss.
Don't worry about it. Besides, there's still time. Why don't you try out Akitsu past them and tell me what you think?
Let's kapow together!
Oh, that's with that show right now, Kabao. What's up, Ito? Ah, compadre! A little birdie told me that you went to Isa bathhouse last night. I'm getting the crew together. I'm gonna go there to celebrate. You in?
But we were just there.
Yeah, but I bet you were missing a few people, right? Like Shinobu and Goro and, you know, Aito. This wee boss heard about the trip and now he really wants to go. Anyway, once you're done pursuing, come find me and we'll soak it up. Yeah, bros night. With Kuki. Sounds bad. Well, ready to soak on? Oh yeah, next up, Isa Bathhouse. This is gonna be like a mini-sode. Ah, this is gonna be the hardest one. Let's see who can last the longest. Who's in? If you're that excited about it, how can I refuse? Listen, this isn't a sauna.
So warm.
You invited Sayu into the bath.
Oh, hey! Don't fall asleep in the tub!
My fur is so heavy, I almost feel dizzy. If you can handle the heat, go get out of the tub. Hey, stop being so loud. Ito, as enchanted as ever.
It's not good to get distracted during a match, brother.
Whoa, this game's getting heated. What's your next move, Samoas? What do you two think? I like to go slow, try to consolidate my advantage. Or you can be aggressive. Taking the risk isn't a bad idea. Be slow and steady. Oh, very clever, Samoas. A decisive defeat. I concede. Now, based on a random draw order, the next player should be Ayaka. Have fun, you two.
Okay. Go easy on me, traveler.
Ayaka must be as a loss to me on purpose to give Ayaka more time to play. Always up to something, that one.
Boss! The Mikawa Flower Festival was a huge success for us! We had 3 times more visitors than usual. Based on what we've made so far, I think we'll be able to make this much.
That's great news! We might even beat Yai Publishing House this month.
Oh, you look pleased about something. Having a party without me?
Oh, it's nothing.
I forgot to share some good news with you. 30% of the proceeds from the festival have been transferred to Yai Publishing House. We are expecting record profit this month. Don't you think congratulations are in order?
What? Under my drape a cent, you bitch.
What?
Well, boss, I guess congratulations are in order. This is our 333rd time competing against Yai Publishing House in sales, and our best showing to date. 2nd place.
That's bullshit.
May this be a night of sweet dreams for all.
Where's my 20%, you bitch? Oh boy. Alright, well, festival's done. Got some Primo gyms to spend later. Got 4 days before Farina comes back out. I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end things for today. Oh boy, that was a long one. A very, very long one. I wish they toned down on the dialogue a bit. Because I'm live streaming like 7 p.m. I mean, it's not the fault of the game developers because of time constraints, but sometimes it feels like they keep repeating the same thing over and over. Kind of feels, you know, a little annoying.
There are leaves.
But otherwise, it's fine.
And I know
Alright, so I'm gonna wrap things up today. See you later, everyone.
If you wish to hear it.